before the Gators and Dogs take center stage tomorrow, we have some high school football business to attend to.
Covered by number 51, touchdown, Blue Devils.
Playoffs have arrived across Northeast Florida with a new intensity on the field and a winner-go-home mentality.
Let's get it on. Let's go. Let's play.
Let the games begin on the Friday Night Blitz.
This is Action Sports Jack's Friday Night Blitz.
It is playoff time in high school football. What a weekend of football we have. Started yesterday with high school ball, continues tonight, then tomorrow it's Georgia, Florida, Sunday Jags, Texans. Welcome to the Friday Night Blitz, everybody. I'm Brent Martineau.
I'm Stuart Weber. A little taste of the playoffs here in early November. We got some first-round games, not everyone in action. That's just the way the bracket shakes out this year. You got some preliminary play-in games, then you got some play-in games, then you've got the first round.
Leave it up to the FHSAA to confuse us all. Yeah, undefeated Clay Blue Devils on the road against county rival Oakleaf to close the regular season. Good one on paper. Knights leading as the first half closes. Walter Simmons III. Oh, and East Carolina. And he's going the end zone right here. Takes the QB keeper along the right side, skips in there. Oakleaf leads 27-14 at the half. High scoring and not a surprise. Second half action. Knights offense continues to roll. Devin Outlaw plows in from 3 yards out. He got in there, stretches the lead to 20. Hey, big loss for Clay in the third quarter. Quarterback Trey Griner goes down with a knee injury, doesn't return. Hope he's okay. He's been fantastic all year long for Clay, so I'm sure they're keeping their fingers crossed. Back on offense, Simmons hits Terrence Anthony on the slant route, hops over a defender, and he's off to the races. Touchdown, Oakleaf. Knights kept that commanding lead through the remainder of the third, entire fourth quarter. They closed the regular season 41-14 win over the formerly undefeated Clay High School Blue Devils.
All right, so let's go ahead and bring in Marcel Robinson. He was there for all the action tonight, and he's with the victorious Clay County champion Oakleaf Knights.
It had been 1,134 days since the Oakleaf Knights have lost to a Clay County team, and after tonight, we're going to add a 1 to that tally. 1,135 days since the Oakleaf Knights have lost to a Clay County team. Of course, tonight they take down their Clay County rival, the Clay High Blue Devils, in a statement 41-14 victory. We know this Oakleaf Knights offense is going to get all the praise because they, rightfully so, put up 41 points. But keep this in mind. Let me tell you this. The halftime score was 27-14. The final score was 41-14. We have to give the defense some love for pitching a shutout in the second half.
It was a motivating deal for us. This is one of our goals every year is to win the county, go undefeated in the county. It's something we really pride ourselves on. And so from that standpoint, just making sure that we continue to stay undefeated in Clay County and be Clay County champs, that's goal 1 every year. And so we're glad that we were able to achieve that.
Now, Frank Garris addressed his team after the game and said, everyone is 0-0 now. That's because the playoffs are getting started next week for the Oakleaf Knights. And, well, they're going to face a familiar foe. As a matter of fact, they're going to face the Nice Panthers, the team they beat 35-14 a week ago tonight. Should be a good one, and we'll have to see what the rematch brings. At Oakleaf High School, Marcel Robinson, Action Sports Jax.
Well, playoff brackets in full swing next week. Some nice rematches headlining Mandarin and Sandalwood. Sandalwood lost that one to Mandarin first time around. West Nassau, Fernandina Beach. Remember that was in the
OT,
50s?
like 52-50.
How about Trinity Christian, an unbeaten Baldwin, and in Stark, Keystone Heights at Bradford.
It's going to be a good one. Hey, 2 great football communities facing off tonight, Sewanee and Baker County. Visiting Bulldogs would stun the home crowd early on. Jacques Moore, a rushing touchdown, a fumble recovery, and then that passing touchdown to make it 14-0. That's a whole game and a quarter. That's a fast start, right? Well, this is a fast man. It's Cam Smith. He takes it at the 5, usually frowned upon. Not in his case. There he goes. 95 yards later, the Wildcats get right back into this thing. So they go for 2. Give it to Scooby. That's what they do. Scooby Graham converts for 2, makes it 14-8. After a stop on defense, Cats get it back. This time the QB, Carson Crawford, using his legs, pushing that thing across the goal line for another score. They'd add another 2-pointer and take the lead. However, the Bulldogs of Sewanee rally to win 35-32.
Here are the West Nassau Warriors hosting the Ridgeview Panthers under the lights. And start off with this play. Brady Wright. Hello to the Wright family. Pitches it back to Chaz Davis. He's been good all year long. Touchdown Warriors, 7-0. Next drive for West Nassau after a little dancing in the end zone. Connor Nobles.
There he goes, number 9.
Look at that. Finds a little bit of a hole, and away he goes for the touchdown. Makes it 14-0. He runs away from everybody. Ridgeview behind and needed something to work. And so why don't you give it to Eddie Whipple? Fantastic all year long. Gets a big gainer there before getting shoved out of bounds. Big hit. Hey, way to hang in there, Irfan, on that play. Next play, Micah Tuasano, the linebacker, runs it in for the score. Guess he's a running back, too. Yeah. Panthers trail 14-6. West Nassau back with the ball at the 20-yard line, and Jazz Davis, look at that, avoids a tackle. Now devoured by Panthers, but all the way down at the 1-yard line. 10 seconds to go in the half, and Nobles, he gets it. West Nassau up 21-6 at the half against Ridgeview. West Nassau goes on to win 34-20.
So one of the things we're doing this year is we're having you vote back there at home. We want you to vote for our Air Engineers Coolest Fans of the Week. To do so, all you got to do is go to actionnewsjacks.com/vote. Makes sense, right?
Good way to do it.
Yeah, go make your pick. Later on tonight, we're going to feature the winner. Your options include Fletcher, Camden County, Nice, the Wildcats up there in Kingsland, your leaders right now. So Fletcher, Nice, get to voting. We'll pick your coolest fans of the week a little bit later on tonight.
All right, Mandarin and Fletcher playing out at the beach. The Senators in action twice this week already. They won Monday over First Coast, trying to get the W again. All about defense while we were there. Second quarter, Merritt Reynolds has the ball thrown right at him. That's an interception for Fletcher. Good field position in the lead, 21-13. The Senators make a mistake, though. They can't handle the snap, and Uriel Richardson, watch him, number 13 there for Mandarin, jumps on it. Mustangs have it back. The ball didn't move from this part of the field for, well, quite some time. More defense. Third down and short. Late in the half for Mandarin. Joshua Davis gets the tackle for loss. He's there in purple, forces the Mustangs to punt the ball. Final seconds of the half. Fourth down. Fletcher could kick a field goal, but they said, you know what, let's go for this thing. Hey, the season isn't on the line. Let's have some fun here. Aaron Hester gets the call, and he thought he got in. Fletcher thought he got in. Someone said, check my video. Well, we just did. I don't think they got in. Good call by the officials. Mandarin with the goal line stop to end the half. Didn't matter in the end. Fletcher wins 28-13. Atlantic Coast leading these 21-7 at the beginning of the second half. First down. Atlantic Coast has the ball, and Ben Bogle sacks Ridge Jacobs. Then Nice has the ball. Marcus Stokes to Dom Henry, and nice throw and good catch over the shoulder, 50-yard play. Then Marcus Stokes looking for Grant Stevens, and he's got him. Turns, hits the pylon. That is a touchdown, but in the end, it would be Atlantic Coast getting the W, 34-21. They'll play Fletcher next week in the playoffs.
How about some Camden County Wildcats taking on Tift County in a region matchup? Cheerleaders ready to go. This was a fun second half for the Wildcats. They're going to drive down to the red zone, hand it off to Jamie Felix, who high steps into the end zone. He would make it 14-7. Camden kicking the ball off to Tift County's Zach Carter. He fumbles it. Wildcats recover. Nice defense there by the Cats in blue and blue. Two different colors of blue. Very next play, Josh Brown. He's going deep to Jaden Jones. Camden. Wow, they take the lead 21-7 at that point. We go to the fourth quarter. Oh, in the fourth quarter, that's when the magic happens. Wildcats continue the attack with Brown. Looking to Ethan Petiot, who catches the ball in the end zone. Wow. Wildcats go up 28-7. They get the victory, 35-14. All
right, it's the best looking playoff bracket in the state of Florida, maybe the country in high school sports. Stuart Weber did it. I'm obligated to say that.
He said it. I didn't
here
say
on the show.
You know?
Well, it really is good. I mean, once in a while, you got to give the man some credit. It's pretty good.
I don't mind credit.
You only got a couple of weeks worth. Yeah, you don't mind credit, that's for sure.
Yeah.
All right, here we go. The lower classifications.
Yeah, we got this game right here.
Episcopal and Wolfson.
Going to be a good one.
It's a playing game. Look at Trinity Christian Baldwin coming up a little bit later. There's a lot to like here on the board, and that's not the only playoff board we have. Let's go get them. It's a war between the Wolves and the Eagles as Wolfson High hosts Episcopal tonight in the playoffs. First quarter, all about the defensive plays. That's what you get in the defense in the playoffs. Turnovers. This one from Eagles quarterback River Penland. Unfortunately for both teams, all three turnovers in the first 12 minutes. Never got a scoring drive out of it. Into the second, Episcopal at the 1-yard line. Penland to running back Urshad Jacey. He's now got 13 touchdowns on the season. Eagles get 7. Eagles back with the ball now. Penland looking left, looking right, looking back left, finds C.J. Trimble, and it would be a complete shutout by the Eagles until the second half. Even then, Wilson only scored 7. Final score, 42-7. Episcopal will move on to play Interlochen in the playoffs.
The Fighting Christians of UC hosting some out-of-towners, the Monroe Day Bobcats. We won't show their highlights because they're not from around here. Skip to the second quarter. Bobcats quarterback Xavier Gray feels the pressure, chucks it. It's intercepted. Nice. Christians getting the ball. They would take it all the way down to the red zone, less than a minute to go in the half. Quarterback DeCirio Riles hands off to Oral Gray. First touchdown of the night, 7-0 UC. Monroe Day trying to tie it before halftime, but as the clock winds down, that's a sack for the Fighting Christians. Would be a long road trip back to Quincy for the Bobcats as they get blown out. 42-0 your final score. Let's take a look at the dad cam.
Yeah, I mean, can he get a better spot?
No.
Come on, Hicken.
No, I guess not.
Brooks, nice throw there. Hey, this was 20-14. Providence had the lead, but Bradenton Christian would score the final 22, and they beat Providence tonight. Stallion season over, 36-20. Providence loses on the road. And White Commanders lending their field to the Warriors of Eaglesview as they face Santa Fe Christian. First quarter we go. And hello, more defense. Caleb Stepp takes a step in front of a pass for the Warriors. That's an interception. Eaglesview in business. Back on offense, Andre Riggins gets rumbling on the ground. Tough run, moves the Warriors deep into Santa Fe territory. And later in the drive, Corey McCallum takes the gallop to the middle into the end zone, making sure to secure the handoff there. Takes 7-3 lead before the half. Eaglesview did win. Jump in.
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
I was trying to make it seem like you knew.
Yeah, you gave me like a W.
A W. Like they won. Okay, more playoff action on the west side. Bishop Snyder hosting 7 Rivers Christian. Tie game in the third, that is, until a 4th and 1. Ejon Richardson takes it up the middle. No second level there, so he just keeps going. 50 yards to pay dirt. Cards take the lead. After a field goal cut the lead to 4, Snyder looked like they had this thing sewed up on defense. 4th and 15. The visitors answer an unlikely 70-yard bomb on a blown coverage. Oh, just like that, the Cardinals were behind with 3 minutes to go. But they get the ball, and when Richardson has the ball, anything can happen. In this case, James Bishop wide open across the middle. What a turn of events for Snyder. They need one more stop on defense. 4th down on the other end, around the 20, and this pass falls harmlessly incomplete. The Cardinals with a dramatic playoff victory. They are moving on, 28-24. Bishop Snyder, go crazy.
By the way, check my Twitter feed. Stewart called that live on the Blitz Scoreboard Show on ESPN 690 earlier tonight. Out on the west side, Stanton taking on the Young Kids in Motion Academy. Motion began early as the home team scores first on offense. Then the defense comes up with the interception in the end zone. Blue Devils would be in trouble early. Second quarter action, bombs away. Michael Curry takes off, comes down with the big play. There he is. Touchdown Ravens. One-sided affair in the first half.
We'll get you the score on the bottom line there. All right, let's keep it going. We got Ponte Vedra taking on Creekside. How about the quarterback, Bunkowski? Going to run the ball over the line of scrimmage. Tries to throw it out of bounds, but you know what? There was holding in the end zone. That's a safety, 2-0. So Creekside comes back after they get the ball. Daniel Plummer. Little pitch. Jack Goodrich off his hands.
Now that's backyard football.
That's a backyard football. Nice pickup, about 20. Gets him inside the 5. So Plummer this time gives it to the touchdown machine. Preston Strope, that's all he does is score touchdowns. Well, that would make it 9-0. Creekside at that point. Let's keep it going. Second quarter. Plummer to Strope. What'd I say? Touchdown machine. Takes it in again as Creekside goes on to get it. The victory over Ponte Vedra.
26-9, I believe, was the final in that one. Columbia hosting Inglewood, 6A Region 1 play-in game. Marcus Peterson at QB for Tigers, 4th different quarterback this season. Peterson in the red zone, keeps it himself. He's in the end zone now. By the way, there he is. Columbia would look good against Inglewood. They would put up some points in this one and go on to win 41-7. Oh, that was a nice score by
Inglewood.
the Rams. Got a highlight in for the Rams as well. Welcome back, everybody, to the Friday Night Blitz. Brent Martineau, Stuart Weber. The wall that says it all says it's playoff time in Florida.
Yeah, and Englewood-Columbia, one of those playoff games in the bigger brackets.
Yes.
These are the small school brackets, which included some good ones like Episcopal and Wolfson. Let's check it out, the Wolfpack and the Eagles tonight, as that Wolf stands vigilant, on guard, ready to protect the school. Episcopal at the 1-yard line. Here we go. Penland to his running back, Urshad Jacey. A little help from the whole O-line. Eagles get 7. Then they get the ball back. Penland looking left, looking right. Looking left again, C.J. Tremble there, 42-7. Episcopal gets the win. They're moving on. They will face Interlochen next week.
They've got a Penland over at UC, the Fighting Christians.
David, the third.
Hosting out of Towners Monroe-Dade Bobcats. It's a playoff game. Yep. Skip to the second quarter. Bobcats quarterback Xavier Gray feels the pressure for those Fighting Christians. Chucks it up, and he is picked off by UC. Fighting Christians take it down to the red zone. Less than a minute to go. Quarterback to Cyril Riles. Hands it off to Oral Gray for the first touchdown of the night. 7-0 UC.
Would not be the last touchdown.
Yeah, they would go on to win 42-0. It's playoff time. UC ready to roll.
That's it. Fort White Indians welcoming 2-5 Hamilton County. 1A Region 3 in the first quarter. Fort White with the ball in the red zone. They keep it on the ground. Tyler Jefferson to Tavion Taylor. He takes it in for 6. Fort White did not win a game in the regular season. They win in the playoffs 14-6.
That's what it's all about. Game to play. Let's head up north to Glen Academy. Host of Richmond Hill. Skip to the middle of the second. It's 2-0 Richmond Hill after a safety in the first quarter. Quarterback T.J. Lewis keeps the ball, runs left, hurdles over a defender, makes it untouched to the end zone. Glen Academy wins this one in 9 innings, 7-5.
Ooh, how about that? Cross-classification duel, 6-1 Keystone Heights at 5-3 Union County. Second Indians play from scrimmage. Keystone Heights, Gage Stevens fakes the handoff. He's got a gauge on John David Schneck. Quarterback receiver kind of thing, you got to understand, right? 7-0 Keystone Heights. Union County would score more, however. A.J. Cortez, watch the ball, see if he breaks the plane. Yeah, he does. Gets it. How about that? Union County wins 42-20.
The coolest fans of the week is brought to you by Air Engineers.
Oh, one of the great atmospheres in high school football in our area. This one up in southeast Georgia, Camden County. They are our coolest fans of the week here on this Friday night in November. Don't even need a shirt on.
Nope.
Here in November in southeast Georgia.
The play of the week is brought to you by Farah and Farah.
All right, let's check it out from the Oakleaf game, our game of the week. Walter Simmons third hits Terrence Anthony. Look at that on the slant route. Hops over a defender. He's off to the races. Touchdown Oakleaf. They won 41-14. On to the playoffs they go.
Leave you with the band of the week from First Coast High School.
Action Sports Jacks Primetime. Saturday at 10:30 on Fox 30.